Okay, are we ready? Let's go. So, where do we start? Okay, break even. Let me put my trade in break even actually immediately. I can see. Okay, there we go. I hope it doesn't kick me out. I hope it doesn't kick me out. It looks like it wants to kick me out, but I just gotta follow my rules, bro, no matter what. Because if I'm like, oh, it's gonna kick me out, and I put it back up there, and then price just flies up and kicks me out with no break even, then I lose all my money. So I'd rather do this. Okay, so I wanna discuss this. This is a new demo. So I almost passed two challenges. I could have left it because I had already passed. So to pass a demo challenge, you have to have 500 FTMO demo challenge. You have to have 500 pounds in profits. So I did reach that. I reached like 700, but then I lost like 300. So I was like 10.43. Yeah, I don't remember, but something like that. So my plan is to pass three demo challenges. So before I trade my real account, I already funded it. I just put it on ice. But I couldn't do it, so now I'm starting all over. So this is my first challenge again, starting over. So I wanna I didn't do each and every challenge on its own, but yeah, I don't remember this trade, right? Maybe we should just show history so that we know what trade is what and where we started trading. So we started trading here. Yeah, I think that trade was a buy, right? Yeah. But then what I learned from here is I know the trend is down. I understand why I'm saying that. But obviously you also understand whoever's watching because look at this, it's going down, bro. I understood it was going down. I was just trying to counter trend trade, but don't trade against the trend. I learned my lesson. Even though I didn't lose that much, only lost that. But let's go to this trade, right? So that trade is like there. Okay. I know which trade that one is. So we break even here and okay, I'll come explain these trades, but let's start up there. I know there's a lot going on. I'm sorry. But I think I need to open something else for this, bro. Even though I don't like doing that, but let's open something else. The reason why I don't like doing that is because the charts are not the same and they don't tell the same story from these different brokers. So yeah. So okay, let me break down this trade. So it was because we broke this low. So it was a breaker structure, 4-hour breaker structure, and I was looking for sells. So what happened? So we come back in here. I don't know if this is gonna work because, as I said, like there's different price action. I don't know if this is gonna tell me the same thing those other charts told me. Look at this. This is way different than the other side. But anyway, we had our first fractal chalk, right? We had our F chalk. So I call this a pre chalk. So we had our pre chalk, and then we had our first chalk. Right, we had our first chalk. Ah, man. First chalk. And then we had our liquidity grab up here. Right. And then we had our last chalk. Do that again. Ish, I can't really see the keyboard from where I'm sitting. That's why I keep typing Amanga. But yeah, so that's what happened. So that trade that I took, let me look where I took it exactly. Took it here. This is the 4 hour, so I took it here. Okay, I wrote it down in my journal. I must have. Let's look at the date. It was around here, right? Oh, is it here? Okay, let me see. Friday. When was this? 27th of May. Okay. There was a trade that won on the 27th of May. Okay, I see it in my journal. So it was 15-minute chalk. What? Okay, let me actually go back there, bro, because I don't understand. I think this is the trade, I think. Yeah, this is the trade right here. Yeah, this I think we're gonna just have to work with this, guys. Because I don't understand what's going on the other side. But oh yeah. So it was the 1 hour breakout. Oh yeah, I see it now. So it was the 1 hour breakout. Where is it? Over here. This one. Yeah, you see it's totally different. I don't like this. But it was a 1 hour breakout, and then price came back in here. Yeah, you see the importance. My strategy ish. That's why I'm scared to even look at other things, because now I built the strategy off of Bitcoin. So now if I trade other things, but anyway, so I found a chalk. Hey man, let me just. This is weird, bro. I'll just narrate from here, bro. I'll just narrate from here. Where are we? My dog is like crying, trying to get out, as if it's a breeze not here. So yeah, what happened is we had the breakout, we had the pre-chalk over here, we had the first chalk, we had the liquidity grab after the hey Zeus. After the liquidity grab, we had the chalk where we actually entered right here. This is where we entered with the last chalk. I think we had entered here. No, we hadn't entered. So yeah, this was that trade. This, you see it dropped. I where did I go break even? I don't know where I went break even. I think down here I went break even. But yeah, it was a nice and easy trade. That was the first trade. This trade. The second one I was trying to buy, went break even. I won't even go through that. And also this one I was trying to buy, break even. This one I made a mistake. Price win in my direction. It's just I was not concentrated. Like I was focused on something else, and I was supposed to be trading, but then I was mixing the two. So I should have just picked one. Maybe I shouldn't have traded, but Oh, maybe I should have picked the trading because that thing wasn't even important. But yeah, it was gonna be a win if I left it, but it wasn't with my rules, so I was glad that I exited it. But then this trade, was this from today? Or when was it? But yeah, this the most recent trade, bro. Yeah, it's that one. It's from yesterday. Zeus. Shh. This dog wanted to come in, now it wants to go out. Okay, it's the most recent trade. Let's see which one it is. And I missed out on so many trades because I wasn't focused. Look at this. Like, I only put this because I was supposed to enter here. So I missed out on a 1 to 5. And this was where I said I entered and I exited for for this one, but anyway, um so this one is the one that won. Okay, let me explain that one. The one that won was, I journaled the others, the break even ones, so doesn't matter in my book. So now I'm just showing the ones, the winners. The break evens don't really matter for now. I think every time I have ish, let me just handle this dog. Sorry about that, cause I won't even edit this, bro. I'm just gonna post it like this. So, but anyway, yeah. So what happened here is the latest trade. Let me look at my journal. Okay, the latest trade was. Okay, let me just write this in brackets, bro. Because I be confusing myself here, bro. I'm confused, dog. Oh, okay. So this trade was a 4-hour setup. So what happened was we had this breakout and this tap back into our POI, right? Our point of interest. Price broke out and then tapped right back into our. Whoa! I just realized we weren't even supposed to do that because of this sweep down here. Because now that's the new low. But anyway, it worked though. What I did worked. So, since we were waiting for pre-chalk, we had our pre-chalk here. That's what confused me because I was waiting so long and I didn't find it. And I ended up being focused on other stuff, but I missed the pre-chalk. I missed the first chalk because I was looking at this as a whole different setup as buy setups. But then I was like, nah, I looked at it properly. Then I saw, oh, yeah, I was wrong. But anyway, I missed the pre-chalk, first chalk, second chalk. And then I missed these, as I said. There was an SMC entry also in here. So it was just lit here. But anyway, when we had the last chalk, I also missed that while watching it. That's the crazy part. I was watching price action and I missed the last chalk. But anyway, the thing that I was talking about, I just re-entered over here, bro, because I missed those. I was like, man, I'm not gonna miss this. And then I personally re-entered over here. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just get mines over here. Then I did, boom, TP straight to TP. So now what we're doing is we're trading this 1 hour setup, breakout, retrace. So we're looking for our 15-minute pre-chalk. We already had it while it was coming back in. We had our first chalk, we had our second chalk. Then all we needed was our setup. So our setup, let me go back. This is for the current trades. So our setup, we were waiting for a change of character, right? And we never had it since second chalk. Okay, we had it here, but we weren't gonna enter anyway because we have strict rules. So price kept going up, 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 and then finally, boom, right? So still, we're not entering immediately because why? We have strict rules. So price, I was tripping. I thought, price is gone. You see how close it was, TP. I thought, price is gone. But then eventually came back, boom, tapped us in, and then gave us what we want, our CISD, and then we entered. So since entering, we're still holding right now. So we entered there, and then what happened was, obviously, I still want my last chalk. So I entered, and then when price broke below this level, I broke even. Once I broke even, those are my rules. Once I broke even, I looked at last chalk, which was here. Last chalk had where that breakout was. Last chalk was here, so it broke like around here, and then went back in. So I put my sell limit there, and then boom, dropped with me. So now, after breaking this low, I broke even. So now I'm just waiting for price to get to the TPs. So yeah, what's going on here, man? There's a lot of things here, bro. So yeah, these are the trades. I think I will pass, but I'm a still trade because this is not about passing. This is about training. You know what I'm saying? This is about filling my journal with data so that I know my strategy, how good it is, how well it works, and whatnot. You know, so it's not about passing because I could have left the other thing, but I felt like I'm not confident yet because I'm still only trading Bitcoin. You know, I want to trade more instruments or more currencies, but I only trade Bitcoin because I want to perfect the strategy. So for now, yeah, it's not about passing. It is, but it's not. It's about like perfecting the strategy. Not perfecting, nothing can be perfect, but just being as good as I can and being very confident because I've been at that place before, but I changed strategies again after losing streak. But I'm not that guy anymore. I've grown up. But yeah, that's where we at. If we hit TP, that's 200. And what's the other trade? The other trade is like 1,000, bro. One of them is like 1.277. So I wish that was real money, but that doesn't matter. So right now we're up 200, you know, but if that hits there, then we'll be good. We would have passed. But yeah, that's it, man. Hopefully it doesn't come back to take us out because you see us playing around. But yeah, that's it, man. Peace out.